new adventure in weight and balance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this. I don't think this kid could get in a 172.
Wow.
I don't think the door is big enough for him.
That's why they make it 206.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess it's just us, which is okay with me. I don't have anything other than those little reminders. So we're going to NTAS. And Joe, if you get a chance, can you send me that application? I haven't gotten it from Sun and Fun.
Okay, I'll do that this evening.
Yeah, and then I could send it out to pretty much everyone else. But he hasn't sent it to me.
He sent it to me I talked to him and a half hour later I had it on email. So I'll email that to you.
Thanks. How's everyone's 220?
Well, I had a little hiccup about 5 minutes ago that I guess I'll get over it. I'm not real happy about it, but I guess I see how it happened. Probably just a little communication slip up. But I had scheduled 10 people for their cert test tomorrow, and she sent back to me and said they haven't done their end of course quiz, so we couldn't do it tomorrow, and the end of course quiz had been locked, so they couldn't do it. And I thought the end of course quiz was the final cert test, and it's not. So I had 10 people. I thought I were going to get the test tomorrow, but now my last computer lab day for a while is going to be spent doing the practice quiz.
Yeah, that final test, mine was blocked also, but I had to get her to unblock it.
If I'd have known it, I guess it wouldn't have made much difference because there were a couple of kids that wrapped up today that wouldn't have finished it anyway. So basically tomorrow they're going to be doing the end of course practice quiz, so then they can do the cert quiz.
Right, and then I have them write down all of those questions.
Yeah, they've already done that, and I thought that end of test quiz was the cert quiz. So
it's similar, but it's only 10 questions.
I just hope it's only 10 questions?
Right, yeah. Yeah,
knock that out and then still do no, she probably wouldn't have a chance to do that.
Right. My guess is not, because they end up having to put them in a whole new course and then do an assessment from that. But do the students have another hour and a half,
I got to see what I can get. I had scheduled it. I don't have the...
I just lost sound on you. Joe, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
And I can hear you. Okay. Could you hear Don when he was talking?
He broke out and then he went down. Nothing after that.
Ditto. So Don, we missed you after somewhere along the lines of, we'll find if they can get another hour and a half available. We lost you after that. And 121, have you guys finished with that one?
I just finished section 4 tests today, matter of fact, on 121.
And how'd that go?
As expected. Yeah. Kind of the average was about an 82. So out of 10 students, I could anticipate maybe 8 taking the written.
Yeah, I finished section 4 about a week ago, and this whole week we were redoing all of the chapters. So I had them do 10 questions in each of the GLIME chapters, and then strictly just so I can get some numbers and statistics and see where they're lacking. And so I've noticed chapter 2 and chapter 5. I haven't gone over chapter 4 or 11 yet, but those two were our lowest ones. So I'm holding off on module 5 until we can kind of get a better baseline. And then we'll move on to 4 and 11, the FARs and the
Yeah, I think when I finish, I'm going to go back and teach weather analysis all over again, because that one's a tough one.
yeah, the performance. The kids are still having issues with that. Let's see. I'm finishing up module 4 in my USI course also. So that's tomorrow. We should be done with that. And we're done with module 4 on USI as well as in the class. So we're kind of coinciding that a little bit. And I'll see how quickly we can get through some of them.
With 220, we're finishing up section 2 in USI, and we're right in the middle of section 4 on the lecture. So moving along at a good pace. I'll be fine by the end of the year, and I got plenty to fill all my classes and everything.
Awesome. Let's see. We do like drone days when I don't know what else to do. So. Oh, and then Don's like right there with us. So. Yeah. We're all pretty much on the same boat. That's good. I don't have anything really for you. So unless you have questions or comments or concerns.
I just have one thought. I'm going to call Kathy Campanero. And I know she's going to be over in this part of the state next week. And so I think it'd be great if they would call us when they're going to be in the area, because I'd love to have her come in and chat with my students. But I'll call her, but maybe that we have Riddle folks all over the state.
Yeah. Yeah, we can, because Kathy, they have it regional, positions, and my marketing guy is supposed to be more in communication with me, I feel. So I've sent him like 2 or 3 emails and I haven't received anything, and I don't know if I am his region, but Kathy's always 100%, and she said I am with him. So
it just seems like we could be a pretty good conduit for them and help them introduce some kids to Embry-Riddle.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if they've rearranged anything, but I know last year they did slightly. So, do you know how your students got their scholarship notification for the Diamond and Golden Eagle?
I don't.
Because I have a student that hasn't gotten any notification yet, but from what I've witnessed, every student that I've had has gotten some type of scholarship, the Golden or Diamond, that has been accepted. Can you recall a student that didn't get one of those scholarships?
Yeah, in fact, I had 2 students that both got their acceptance letter, and one got notified that he got like $28,000 in scholarship money from the dean, and the other one received nothing other than a bill that he had to pay like $70,000 by August 2nd or something.
I'll look at that again, because I had one of my students and he wouldn't be able to afford it. So
yeah.
let's see, there's Astronaut Challenge this weekend. So the middle school is competing right now, and then the high school will be competing tomorrow and through the weekend. And that's sponsored by NASA, and UCF plays a little bit of a role in it. It's really cool. There's about 6 students per team, and they fly the simulator, and they have an engineering challenge, and they have a lab challenge, and they do a landing challenge on the space shuttle simulator. So it's pretty cool. There's, I think, about 15 or so high schools competing in those contests. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. You got anything good, Guy?
Just doing my weekly listening. How are you?
Awesome. It's my Friday today, so it's great because I get to go down to Astronaut Challenge tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're doing drone races tomorrow. I mean Friday. AR2 relay races.
Nice.
They had their first 3-module block test today, so we're gonna go race drones.
That sounds like a good release.
Yeah.
And how'd they do? How'd they do on the test?
I don't know yet. I haven't graded them. It just happened this morning.
You can do it through Canvas if there's internet access in your class if you wanted to.
Yeah, I did that for another class. You know, by the time we get everybody enrolled, which takes forever, it's like pulling teeth. Get them enrolled and they're on Canvas. You know, you're halfway through the course. Just so changing over to Canvas completely is you know, sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely
If I know they all have internet access at home, I would just give them a time to take the test at home. Let them take it.
Right.
And that worked well before when I've done it. That's all I have.
Okay.
We live a boring life up here.
That's okay. Boring is okay. Who's 904-200-9465?
Hey, good afternoon. This is Ellis Bowler up in Clay County. Everything's tracking well here. I've got the students on their way to, tracking on their way toward the private pilot exam. And our county is going to be pushing for those exams to start around the middle of April and run through the 1st of May, depending on how many students we have who pass the pre-tests. So doing well there. The AS220 course is going well. We have one student who just yesterday passed or got his USI certificate. So we were happy to see that. And we'll have 3 more that probably will have one within the next week or so. So we're tracking along. Everything's going well.
Great. Good to hear. Like I said before, I got pretty much nothing. Happy Wednesday. That's all I got. If you have anything, just let me know. Text or email or call. But other than that, I will see you next week. Next week is the 1st, so Josh is probably going to be running the meeting, but I'll confirm that with an email closer to next week.
Okay. Sounds good. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.